Hi, today is the 6th of May and we did the third lesson for the ESP class. So I'll quickly go through what we did today from the beginning. So we looked at authentic materials and we reviewed ESPs covering things like hospitality, tourism, nursing, engineering. And here we have needs analysis. And yep, we talked about needs analysis here. Is it easier or harder to predict the specific language needs at the ESP towards the end of the continuum? And we say it's easier because their level pretty much will be the same. At the start, their level will be different. And we can see how we have general English, then goes on to business, then travel, then it gets more and more specific as it goes on. So here we sort of understand they're all about the same level English. And we talked about, so the proficiency level of learners may set limits on the level of specificity of a course. At lower levels, more attention will probably be given to English. Yeah. And then as it goes on, we'll say less and more into the actual vocation itself. This was just homework, which students went through themselves. Then we talked about what we need to have internet lessons, which is online and fast, reliable, and a good platform. And we talked about how some lessons the teachers make or the director of studies, because we're talking about online materials, can be authentic, actually reality that you touch, or it could be online. This is an example of an institution that teaches online ESP. And we look at different sites you can go to get extra help for online ESP. And then if you want the realia, you can go to such places like Resources Law Institute, is it? This thing's blocking it. Law Institute of Victoria, Australian Law Association, Law Council of Australia. So if you want the actual hands-on realia, you go to these, like for example, engineering, you can go to the Engineering Council of Australia. If you're talking about medical, you can go to these places. And we talked about if you're making your own software, once again using authentic materials, not just a published course book, but you're making your own, then these are good software tools to use. And about advantages or disadvantages using a course book, it's predictable. Pretty much you have the speaking, listening, and a bit of reading and writing at the end. And that it's easy for the teacher. So dynamic is using more of your own materials, and static is the same all the time. So using both is good. You can have two styles of content, and you have to look at, well, the psychological validity and the pedagogical validity. So how is it to teach? And psychological means that how easy is it for students to understand? Okay, and our learners' needs being met. So you need to see when you make your own online ESP courses, the objectives and aims clear, and materials positively contributing, that sort of stuff. And can they study independently as well? The tasks they can look at and know what to do. They don't need a teacher to help them. And is there enough self-development there for them to look at tasks and investigate themselves? And does it allow some creativity or cooperation as well amongst other staff members? Okay, and the rest you can see on our PowerPoint. Thank you. End of lesson.